Superintendent Dr. Buena High School administration, staff, and all student body welcome you to this athletic event. As member schools of the Arizona Interscholastic Association, we would like to remind you
the objectives of educational-based athletics will set this event apart from all other levels of competition.
We have a strong commitment to excellence, fair play,
and above all, good sportsmanship.
We appreciate your recognition of the values being taught at this educational event.
Please remember to be our high school student athletes, coaches, and officials to perform to the best of our ability. No matter the outcome of the event, please enjoy this event regardless. Go Colts!
Buena High School maintains a zero-tolerance policy for abusive, derogatory, or harassment behavior towards our personnel. This includes employees, coaches, student athletes, officials, and even fellow players. Violators will be subject to the rules of this event. Remember, speak up. If you see something, say something. According to our staff for security.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Cochise County Sports tonight. You're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have Buena Colts basketball. Dave Davies alongside Paul Quarter. The Pueblo Warriors come into Sierra Vista to take on these Buena Colts. We are fully expecting a Buena Colt victory tonight.
We are. They're 7-17 on the year. They're not having their best year. Not a lot of height coming in from the Pueblo Warriors. They're a rebuilding program, and that's okay. But yeah, we're not allowed. The coaches aren't allowed to say this. We are allowed to say this. We're looking for a Buena Colt victory here this evening. So as we say during these Buena Colt games, it's not whether we're going to win or not. It's how we win this game. We're going to be entering. We only got 2 games left. The last one is going to be wrapped up senior night next Thursday against Cienega. We only got 2 games left before the playoffs after tonight. So it's time to get sharp.
Oh, you're not lying about that, Dave. The JV team, for those who are wondering, we're successful again tonight, still undefeated. I believe it was a 40 or 50-point victory. It was over before I got here.
It was over very quickly.
That running clock was going for sure. So hopefully the Buena Colts can deliver that as well. But over for Pueblo Warriors, you talk to the coaches. Who are they liking over there for their team?
Oh, they got a kid named Squints that we really like over there, and they got a guy named Veo as well. It's be number 0. It's going to be the kid to be looking out for. There's another couple of kids over there that are pretty hot, but I got to get to my roster to tell you who those are.
For sure. And for the Buena Colts, we talk about it all the time. Just a plethora of players they can rotate in. 1 through 10 could be a starting 5 anywhere in Cochise County.
It's going to be 1 through 15 tonight. We're going to be going deep into the bench tonight, but that's okay. Again, it's okay. We're going to go out there and have some fun. That's what I was talking with Coach Baker, talking about with the other coaches. It's tough to get your team motivated when you're having it down here, when you think your year is over. Basketball's fun. Let's go play some basketball.
Absolutely. We're going to jump behind the camera just a minute to go before we start this action here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live sports page and also subscribe to the Cool FM Live YouTube page. And while I'm at it, if you're interested in sponsoring, big shout out to Lisa Gustafson. Contact her at Cool FM if you want to sponsor us during this epic baseball season we're about to have, Dave.
Oh, yeah, we are. But I'd like to thank a couple of new sponsors that we have here this evening. Thank you to SoSci. Every play, every pass, every goal this season, we're with you every step of the way. At SoSci, we believe in rising to the occasion. When pressure is on, we say challenge accepted. Join us in backing your favorite Cochise County team, because together we're unstoppable. SoSci, supporting our community, supporting our team. Learn more at SoSci.com.
Alex Norman Criado in the chat says, thank you, Cool FM, for supporting this community. You are very welcome. Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Shout out to another new sponsor of ours this evening, Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. They will be a hard working to earn your trust the right way. They're happy to support their local athletic sports broadcasts.
Let's get some starting lineups in here, Dave. Let's get some basketball action.
Veo Rivera, number 0, aforementioned. Number 3, Anthony Squints Carranza.
You see the roster that Pueblo has, Dave?
I'm sorry?
You can see the bench Pueblo has. Not a lot of depth on there.
Yeah.
It's just like we say with our Cochise County teams that are rebuilding, just having the program up is a successful year sometimes.
Absolutely. Finishing out the starting lineup, it's going to be number 11, Javier Mancera. Number 15, Vez Chavez. He's the hot hand right now. And number 32, Javen Jones.
Shut up and get over to the video board.
Water's been knocked over. New video tonight. The kids are pumped. Some extra dunks in that video. I saw a Jeremy Booker dunk in there. Here we go. Buena starting lineup. Number 1, big shot, Sam Criado, the creator. Number 11, Kingston Bumbleclaw Clark back in the starting lineup. Number 12, your boy, Zeus. Number 13, Andrew Mears-Rife getting the start tonight for the Buena Colts. And number 14, Jammin, the superstar of the show, Booker.
Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, let's have ourselves some shooty hoops, baby. Basketball is my favorite sport. I love to watch them dribble up and down the court.
The greatest song I've ever heard in my entire life, let me tell you.
Hey, yeah, so again, the Buena Colts taking on a rebuilding program, but again, we got some basketball to be played here. We already see some young. Again, we only have three Buena games left until the postseason. So we'll see how Coach Baker decides to go with these lineups, see if he brings in some of the younger players or if he just sharpens the knife.
We shall see. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM. I think I mentioned Lisa because I told her I'd shout her out tonight. Also, Lisa took me to the Super Sale bin store. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
They have like $3. It was like $3 for everything on the table today. It's like what do you call it? The Macklemore thrift shop song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have that in Sierra Vista. Didn't know.
I did not know that. But here we go. Tip one by the Buena Colts.
Otto with the ball now. He's going to bring it up for the Colts over to Zeus Pacheco. There's Mears-Rife, Andrew Mears-Rife. You know they want to try to get him on the scoreboard early. Andrew on the inside kicks it out. Sam Criado. 20 on the shot clock. Buena still trying to find that entry pass. Zeus might just enter by himself. Gets it over to Criado. Corner three. Up and off the back rim. No good. That's Andrew Mears-Rife with the rebound. The ball's going to be saved by Jamin Booker, but only as far as Anthony Carranzo squints for Pueblo.
Yeah, Andrew Mears-Rife with a big offensive rebound. It was actually a good pass out that Criado just wasn't ready for.
Ball's going to be thrown to the inside. Neo Rivera. They get the ball all the way back out. Neo for three. That's going to be short and off. Zeus Pacheco goes quickly. The point forward for the Buena Colts into the paint. Up left-handed finish.
And unfortunately, given the height advantage for the Buena Colts, it is going to be a little too easy for Zeus Pacheco this evening.
We said it all the time, Dave. We had it with the Valley Union Blue Devils this year. The Lady Blue Devils specifically barely got the 5 on the court. Sometimes that's the successful season for a program.
Well, and to make note of that, we saw what happened with Santa Rita. 2 years ago, they were a dead program, and they're competitive now. And now they're going. Pueblo's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
That's going to be Zeus that got the. Loud on that one, brother.
Yeah, I can hear that from here.
There you go. Wrong one.
All right.
Well, that's all taken care of.
Coming up for Pueblo. These free throws are brought to you by Aloe Fiber. Go to aloefiber.com to learn the difference.
Javin Jones is taking the free throws, but Dave, he has a nickname that you were telling me about.
Yeah, no, he's what the coach calls the Draymond Green of this team. He is number 32 in the nation in charges taken. That is a coach stat if I've ever heard one.
No kidding, right? That's the only people that care about it. For sure. Not us sports media personality. That's a good pass inside to Jones. Kicks it right back out to Rivera. And Pueblo with the offensive rebound, gaining extra possession. Only down one here in the early going.
The ball movement looks pretty crisp, like that right there. He just wasn't ready to receive the pass. The ball movement looks pretty crisp for Pueblo Warriors. They're not out there just sloppy.
Kingston Clark tried to throw that one into Mears Rife, expecting him to cut. He said no, and that one's going to be thrown away. So sloppy start here from the Buena Colts.
Well, Mears Rife doesn't get a lot of playing time, so there was a miscommunication there with Kingston Clark between the two of them. They'll get it shipwrighted.
We fully expect that. But going back to for me, the reason I say fielding a program is also a successful season. That's a great pass on the inside. Javier Mensura with the finish. There's Mears Rife going to the inside. But what I say is I don't think there's a more important thing that you can do in high school, extracurricular activities, specifically sports and music, are my two. You need to be in something that teaches you discipline. I think sports teaches you a lot about life.
Oh, I completely agree. It builds young men and women, builds character, and like you said, dealing with adversity. Life ain't always fair, ain't always easy. It's a big shot, Sam Criado for a three ball in the eyes.
Sam Criado. They were down 3-2, now up 7-3 in this ball game. 5:28 in the first quarter to play.
I think that 3-2 deficit upset Buena. They're running the press on him now.
Kingston Clark with the ball tripped up, keeps his feet. In soccer, we call it possession. Referee says possession. Criado with the ball into Jamin Booker. Booker, he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor.
Again, referee crew in here tonight. One referee that we're not familiar with at all. There's a long-standing Buena gentleman down there that doesn't. I know who this is, but this crew did a really two-thirds of this crew did a really good job last Friday at the Buena game.
Andrew Mears Rife inbounding Jesus Pacheco. He's got an open lane. He takes it into the inside. That soft touch finish from Zeus Pacheco.
Yeah, it's going to be practice finishes for Zeus tonight. Again, there's just no height on the other team.
Zeus is going to get the steal. He's going to drive in. Kicks this one out. Big shot, Sam Criado. The corner three, no good. Rebound going to Rivera, and Pueblo trying to get out of their own half. Andrew Mears Rife trying to stifle it. The Buena Colts turn the ball over at half court the last couple of possessions. This time Pueblo able to start setting up their offense. Jones with it. Did just notice the Pueblo kids do have their names on the back of the jersey.
Yeah.
That's a nice little reward. Rivera with it. He's going to take that baseline jumper. Mears Rife gets a piece of it. Claudia B in the chat says, Lego Colts seniors. Sam Criado pulls it. That's going to be an elbow jumper. He's going to be short on it. Criado looked like he was indecisive.
Still got to use your legs, even if it's a shorter shot.
That's going to be on the inside. Zeus is going to swat that one away. Kingston Clark, he's going to run in transition, up and in. The easiest 2 points Kingston Clark will have. And we do have our first timeout from head coach Daryl Jones from the Pueblo Warriors.
I don't think Clark knew that Booker was coming behind him. He might have tried to throw it off the backboard or just leave a little soft lob for him, but he just went and got to the finish. Kingston Clark likes to score some buckets. He likes buckets.
11-3 our score in Sierra Vista, Arizona, home of the Buena Colts. A 30-second timeout. 11-3 your score. Colts on top. Driving into the lane, Dave, and making a lot of easy baskets with layups. And you can drive into the Ed Morse Automotive Group today, formerly Lawely Automotive, now serving Cochise County. Go ahead, drive into Ed Morse Automotive Group, Dave. Experience the difference for yourself.
Also, thank you to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products that you can find at CSUN Creations or at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Spend your money locally. I implore you.
CSUN's Creations. They're not at the Sierra Vista Mall anymore. As Claudia B in the chat says, Pacheco! Hopefully we say that a lot Sunday as well. Sneak that one in there.
There's a football game this week. You would never know by sports media.
The what? Sorry,
That there's a football game this week.
no kidding. Luka Doncic dominating the stories, but of course, Lakers, anything that happens. LeBron James. That's got to make you feel a little bit happy, though. Basketball's back in the news cycle.
Yeah, the NBA forced their way back into the... Uh-oh, Booker's got the ball.
Jamin Booker. He's going to rise up, and he is going to not get the layup, but will be going to the line. for 2 free throws.
Yeah, he was hoping to just pick the ball up cleanly there and get the fans a show. Where's the student section? Last Friday, this is crazy in here. Where are those kids at?
It was. Let's if anyone's going to go to a game, we need them next Friday against Cienega.
Yes, we do. Next Thursday, I believe. But yes.
Friday, Thursday.
The Cienega game, yes. I will be all over social media getting y'all out here for that one. The only team that's beaten Buena this year not in a tournament.
Wow. Jamin Booker up and good with 1 of 2. That rebound is going to come up to Anthony Carranza. Squints gets it over to Samson McCarthy. Nope, sorry. That is Ves Chavez. Chavez is going to be trapped by Booker and Mears Rife. And you talk about Mears Rife, as Jamin Jackson in the chat says, go Andrew, absolutely. You talk about him a lot, Dave, because he doesn't get the playing time every time he's in there. One of the better defenders we've seen in Cochise County.
Oh, already has a block and a steal with a nice turnaround jumper as well. Oh, what a pass.
On the inside, that's going to be an easy finish from Chavez.
What a dime that we saw right there.
Sam Criado with the ball over to Jesus Pacheco. Mears Rife, they want to get him a bucket for sure. Oh, what a pass inside to Pacheco. Characteristically doesn't finish, goes back up. Might have been some contact, nothing called, and Pacheco empty on 2 shots on that possession.
Might have been contact on the second one. There was definitely not on the first one.
That's what I'm saying. Almost a turnover, but another good
nice
pass in. Unfortunately, Javin Jones couldn't finish at the rim for Pueblo, and Jesus Pacheco coming back up court with the Colts. Andrew Mears' wife thought about the corner 3. That's a straight-on 3 for Kingston Clark. He doesn't miss those.
Oh, he throws it in from the beach. Bumba Clyde with a big 3.
Gerald Morgan in the chat with the ha, Dave and Paul. That boy supports us more than anyone, let me tell you.
Yeah, good. Thanks for joining us tonight, Gerald.
That's going to be a top of the key 3. There it is. Javin Jones puts it in. 15-8 now, 7-point Colt lead, 2:28 to play.
Pueblo ain't coming here for no foolishness tonight.
In the first quarter. Pacheco with the ball, gets it over to Mears Rife. Jamin Booker, he's got that range. Kingston Clark just hit a straight-on 3. That's a good play. Pacheco wide open, corner 3, can't hit. Clark comes up with the offensive rebound and puts it in. Buena Colts now up 17-8.
Yeah, Buena's pulling. I mean, but Pueblo, their game, though, I'll tell you.
That one's going to be knocked away from Jamin Booker, Neil Rivera. Inbound this ball, Jamin Booker defending from the front, as we like to say. That's Claudia B in the chat says, Kingston, my boy.
Oh, they're lucky on that one. Should have been a turnover.
This one's going to the baseline. It's going to be Lopez.
Another nice pass.
Drops it into Jones. Jones has to finish. David Jones at the rim. No, that one's going to be thrown up to Booker. Booker's going to have that one taken away. Sticks with it. Over to Andrew Mears Rife. Kingston Clark again for 3. Kingston, Bomba Clark.
Big shot from Kingston. 8 points already in the first. That kid can light it up.
You need to call him Bomba Clark. That one's going to be a 3 up from Lopez. No good. There's Kingston. Throws it up. Jamin Booker off the backboard and in. Very soft play from Jamin Booker.
Very merciful from Mr. Booker.
It's because he heard me say Jamin first. He wants me to say Booker jamming at home. So he's like, he's not saying it right. Morgan.
Oh, here we go.
In the chat says, let's go Colts. Nope. Claudia B putting the score up as Jamin Booker once again. This 17-8 is quickly turned into 24-8 for the Colts.
And again, Buena threatening the 100-point mark if this keeps up already.
Something I would always do on NBA Jam is count the points I had in each quarter. NBA Jam was an arcade game back in the day. This is going to be a corner 3 for Pueblo. Up and good. Number 15, Ves Chavez putting that in. 24-11 now.
They said he was the hot hand. He shows it right there. Whopper 3.
Claudia B in the chat says, you bet a Kingston Clark for 3. Jamin Booker for 3. That one off the front rim and no good. Fast and furious comments coming in as Billy Power in the chat says, I said I'd listen in.
Oh, it's Billy. Hey, what's up, Billy?
That's going to be an elbow 3-pointer. No good. Mears Rife knocks the ball away. It does stick with the Pueblo Warriors. Up and no good on that one. A fight for the rebound is going to come up to Kingston Clark with just 7 seconds on the clock.
Nope.
He's got Jamin Booker up, and that one gets swatted away. Kingston Clark, 2 seconds. Soft touch for Kingston Clark, 26-11. At the end of the first quarter, the Buena Colts on top.
That was an offensive explosion from the Buena Colts. I mean, kudos to the Pueblo Warriors. They're getting their game, but I mean, Buena is too much for a lot of teams. But Pueblo not going down without a fight. No heads being hung over there on their sideline. Coach Jones has them coached up.
Anna Lilia Esquire says, let's go, grandson Pacheco. I can see your profile page, Anna, and I refuse to believe that you're a grandmother.
People don't think I'm a grandfather.
Well, that's true, Dave. Yeah, I was going to say, Dave's a young grandfather. But in between quarters, folks, I'd like to thank the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439.
Well, we're here. Please allow me to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East 5 Boulevard. The one with the pink door, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I did not know Sam Criato was a senior this whole time. I just checked the senior wall at the gymnasium.
Oh, no, we're losing a handful of them. Thankfully, the Buena program is very, very deep.
And Jeremy Booker will be back. Ricardo Brooks will be back for
Adam
sure.
Nelson will be back.
Nelson will be back.
Welker.
Gabe Padilla will be back as well. Yeah, then we have Avanchuco Jones, who everyone says is a good. Jamin Jackson in the chat says, do you guys just stream the girls' Buena team? As Julian Durant checks into the ball game and misses a three, Ricardo Brooks and Thomas Welker, Adam Nelson, and Jeremy Booker, a whole line change for the Buena Colts are in.
Well,
we have broadcasted the Buena Girl.
Kale Center.
That was fun.
But yeah, no, unfortunately, in 5A basketball, the girls and boys split. And so when the boys are home, the girls are on the road. So unfortunately, when we do Buena, we can only do the team that's at home. That's normally the boys' team for us. When we do 2A basketball, we 100% do girls and boys. We will be in Bisbee on Thursday as they take on Morenci.
Yeah, that's,
the girls
that's
and the
something
boys.
the AIA has to figure out, because in Missouri, in Kansas City, we would always come for the varsity girls and varsity
I've
boys.
never
game
seen
as
it
well.
split before.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Ricardo Brooks with the ball. Gets it over Adam Nelson, top of the key three.
Ding dong.
Nelson, first minutes of the ball game, and his first points of the ball game is 29-11. Colts on top after that three-pointer.
Coach was telling me that him and Julian go tit for tat in practice shooting threes. Adam Nelson, he's been dealing with that ankle all year. We just haven't seen the best version of him.
I do know that there have been a few Buena Colt girls games on Cool FM that we have not broadcasted. We've done the one at the McHale Center, which was an absolute event. We love to be in the McHale Center calling basketball. Dave, you were very nostalgic about it for sure as well.
Oh, that was a day. But that is going to be a foul on Jeremy Booker. Samson McCarthy going to the line for two. But yeah, no, the McHale Center, that was a dream. This has provided us with an incredible experience at the McHale Center, definitely being way up on that list.
Claudia B in the chat did echo our sentiments, saying they do both, and the girls are at Pueblo tonight. Claudia B back in the chat says Nelson gets some. Claudia B very active in the chat tonight. Love to see
if
it.
we knew what was coming this year with the JV team, we probably would have shown up to do their game.
No kidding,
I
right?
had no idea they were going to be an undefeated juggernaut.
And I don't mean this derogatorily when I say I think the JV team wins 4A and 2A state championships.
They're definitely competitive in 2A. Definitely.
Ricardo Brooks with the ball now for the Buena Colts. 6:51 to play, 29-12 after those free throws. Thomas Welker with it. He's got a lane, kicks it out. Adam Nelson looking for a second. Julian Durant, shooter shooting. That's what Julian Durant does. Chance now for a 4-point play for Julian Durant.
Pulling the old Jamal Crawford with the 4-point play. Julian Durant, that shot was good as soon as it got out of his hands, but they fouled him unnecessarily, and he's going to get an extra point.
Bev Salmon Johnson in the chat says, let's go Colts.
Oh, my goodness. We are getting this is what the best version of the Buena Colts looks like right here.
30 for the 4-point play conversion. Up and short. Didn't expect that to happen. Thomas Welker with the rebound. The big for the Buena Colts inside.
Nice.
Good job kicking it out to Jeremy Booker. Jeremy Booker showed his range last time we saw the Buena Colts play. Ricardo Brooks over to Durant. They wanted a 6-point possession out of it. Adam Nelson, top of the key. 3 up and off the back rim. No good. Welker rises over everybody. He's fighting for that rebound, but it ultimately comes in for Samson McCarthy.
Sorry, yeah, great effort by the Warriors on that defensive possession.
We got Claudia B in the chat says, JD bringing it off the bench. Bev Salmon Johnson says, go Buena Colts and the cheer squad. We're not going to forget about the cheer squad, Bev. Hopefully they have an halftime performance.
I hope,
for us.
yeah.
That's going to be a travel. Good defense there from the Colts as it's Rodrigo Gutierrez called for the travel for Pueblo.
But yeah, we were talking about Adam Nelson. Again, he's been dealing with an ankle all year. Just not the best version of himself, but it is not his senior year. So we are going to get 100% Adam Nelson next year.
As a
Full
sophomore,
Nelson, if you will.
Adam Nelson was starting as a sophomore next to DeAndre Hawthorne. Julian Duran misses short. This one's going to be a rebound to Pueblo. Adam Nelson would be starting right now if he wasn't dealing with pesky injuries all season. But we say with the Colts all the time, this is a 10-man rotation, starter, not starter. 10 people get their minutes on this team.
Oh, Nelson always gets minutes. He's too good. I said with him and Jeremy are in there on defense together as a tandem guard, they are ridiculous.
Julian Duran follows his own rebound. Ricardo
Good
Brooks going to have that
defense.
one swatted. Good job there by Marcos Lopez for turning that ball over. It goes to Rodrigo Gutierrez for Pueblo. Claudia B in the chat says, good eye Branch. Trying to think who that would be right now. Pueblo, everything's a little bit tough for him. Again, this Buena Colt team, top 10 in the state of Arizona. So Pueblo knows they had the work cut out for them. They've been game for it, but the Buena Colts talent, something that not a lot of teams can match, Dave.
No. Whoa, no foul call right there?
He did contact ball first. You'll have to tell me if that's a foul or not.
No,
because if you go
he
through
grabbed
it
it by his wrist. It definitely got some arm.
He definitely got his wrist. Oh, they did call foul. The official coming over and saying, hold on number 15, Vez Chavez. Coach Daryl Jones not happy with it.
That would caught me by surprise.
Has been a long day for us. I just saw it in your eyes, Dave. You're kind of fading on me.
Oh, no, not at all. We're good.
A lot of cool FM today for your boys. That's going to be Ricardo Brooks on the inside. He wants to rise up. That's a turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound coming out to Marcos Lopez for Pueblo. Warriors bring the ball up court. That's going to be Rivera with it.
They had a decent offensive first quarter, but they have been relegated to 1 point here in the second. And that's...
Ooh, that was good defense from Duran, it looked like, but he caught the hand, and he knows it. He was that close. And it's not often when you're one of the smaller ones on the court that you get a chance to swat it, Dave. And I'll tell you, from experience, it's very fun.
Oh, I loved blocking shots. As I said in previous broadcasts, I used to have this trick where I'd let the guy behind me. They thought they had me beaten. I'd come up behind him and throw it into the wall.
Trick. Wasn't fast enough to keep up with the guys.
No, that's not what it was. I was fast enough to recover and throw it in the wall. First free throw good, and that free throw is brought to you by Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up.
Also by Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. I thought they were only in Benson and Wilcox, Dave. Turns out I saw a lot of tow trucks here this week from Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane in Sierra Vista.
Well, they have their main office is on Fry Boulevard.
I had no idea. That's why it pays to advertise on Cool FM, folks. Neo Rivera is going to come away with that steal for Pueblo.
Full court press works for the Pueblo Warriors.
That's going to be Lopez, elbow three. That's going to be too long. A good look, but they couldn't convert it. A good offensive rebound. I think that was Carranza. Squints on it. Squints does have the ball in the corner once again. Gets it over to Jones. Davin Jones.
This is timeout time for Coach Baker. That was a wide open three followed by an offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound given up.
The boxing out not there for the Colts, and that leads to Anthony Carranza bucket for Pueblo, 32-17. Just a 15-point lead here for the Buena Colts. Jeremy Book, that one's going to be intercepted. Coach Dennis Baker is up, and it looks like he wants the timeout.
Yep.
Thinking about it, he decides better of it. Good offense and defense there from Anthony Carranza for the Pueblo Warriors.
We talk about a lineup.
3 seconds.
Oh, that's what that call is. We're talking about a lineup that deep. That's how you get back onto the bench with defensive possessions like that. That is Coach not happy right now. Those last 2 defensive possessions by the Colts, unacceptable by Coach Baker's standards. Giving up wide open shots, offensive rebounds. Not Buena Colt basketball, but either way, Pueblo Warriors back with the ball. Marcos Lopez in the corner with it into the post out of Javin Jones. Trying to work the post against Welker. That's a tough ask right there. Squints with the ball out in the three-point line. Squints is a little long on that. Rebounded by Duran. They're going up court. He's got Welker down on the box. Welker's going to have a nice pass to Booker. They're going to kick this thing back out to Nelson. 3-ball. Bang! Adam Nelson, second three of the quarter. 35-19 Buena on top. That's a little better than the Buena Colts. Squints with the ball again. That's been knocked out of bounds by Buena. Ball staying with the Warriors.
All right, back and better than ever, Dave. I was trying to share the stream out. Didn't realize I was on Cool FM, so I shared it twice to Cool FM. A good possession there for the Buena Colts. Adam Nelson coming out on fire for the Colts, and Fuego, as some people like to say, is Ricardo Brooks. Takes that one away. Julian Duran with the easy finish. Julian Duran, Adam Nelson, scores, man. They know how to do it.
3-on-1 fast break is basically practice. Just executing the things that you've done all year. Nice. I thought it was good defense by Adam Nelson, but they're going to say there was contact, so he is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Warriors, I mean, they're staying in this thing.
They're not as overmatched as I thought they would be, and especially when we saw the bench, they definitely got players that can play. It's just a program thing. Just got to get them going. And we talked about it on our show today, live Tuesdays at 10, with the Tombstone Yellow Jackets, where 2 years ago they were just trying to field a team, and now 9-17, not the year they wanted, but this is the first step to getting success.
It's the best year they've had since we've been doing this.
Claudia B in the chat says 3-ball Nelson, keep them coming. He definitely will. Adam Nelson on fire from
I want an
range.
Adam Nelson interview. I'm quietly a closet Adam Nelson fan. I really, really enjoy watching his game. I hope he has. I told Coach before the game, I hope he has a big game. I want an Adam Nelson interview. I didn't tell him I want the interview part, but I said I hope he has a big game.
Jeremy Booker with the defensive rebounds, throws that one away. Got a little bit too ahead of himself. Looking for Julian Duran and couldn't convert. 2:15 to play, 37-20. The Buena Colts on top of the Pueblo Warriors. The Warriors have been game. We've seen bigger deficits.
Another wide open 3 given up. Bless you. Another wide open 3 given up.
Another good defensive rebound from Jeremy Booker, showing his toughness and keeping his strength as he holds the ball, and now showing his speed as he goes all the way coast to coast. Jeremy Booker up and finishes an and one opportunity. Jeremy Booker.
Did you hear that? He was stalemated with the ball, and his assistant coach is like, move! And all of a sudden Jeremy just flew, and he went all the way to the basket and scored. He's like, yes, sir.
Coaching matters, folks.
I will move.
39-20. Threatening to double up
Jeremy
Pueblo.
Booker moved.
They're threatening to double up Pueblo right now. Jeremy Booker.
These free throws brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital. Make an appointment with the physical therapy doctor today. Substitutions coming in. That's going to be Vez Chavez, the hot hand, coming in for the Pueblo Warriors.
1:51 to play in this ball game. Rivera bringing the ball up for the Pueblo Warriors. Gets it over to Jones. A 20-point Buena Colt lead, 40-20. Everything we expected. Not a bad crowd here tonight, considering who the Colts are.
Yeah.
Not the class that we expect this to be a full gymnasium for Cienega.
Yes, we do.
This one's going to be an elbow 3-pointer up and too long.
Another offensive rebound.
The Pueblo getting it done on the glass. Rivera, he's going to drive on the inside, puts up a tough finger roll. Ricardo Brooks bringing the ball down as Claudia B in the chat says, Germ, keep the Booker legacy alive. Julian Duran.
The Booker legacy is in good hands with Jeremy. And that is going to be a foul on the floor by number 11, Javier Mancera. Yeah, the Booker legacy will be fine next year. So, again, talking about coach for the game. Jeremy's like the hardest worker on the team, in my opinion. The kid just all effort.
Julian Duran gets it up to Jeremy Booker. Duran, deep 3. He's got the range. Can't make that one. That's going to be Javin Jones with the rebound for the Pueblo Warriors. Under a minute to play, 40-20 here in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
Duran has no problems with the long ball.
That one's going to be a baseline jumper. Good defense. Couldn't see who swatted it. Probably Thomas Welker. Ricardo Brooks brings it up. Brooks going quickly.
Nice
into
pass.
Welker. What a pass from Ricardo Brooks. Now a 22-point Buena Colt lead.
That was a dime by Ricardo Brooks.
42-20 your score. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Chavez for Pueblo with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They try to get it back into Chavez. Out of control. Able to save it. Good effort there by Vez Chavez. That's going to work out to an elbow jumper, but no good for Jones. And now Jeremy Booker leaves his feet. That's the second time he's thrown that away. Jeremy Booker, Dave. You say it all the time. Can't leave your feet.
Got to clean it up.
In the paint. That's going to be a good up and good from Rivera. 5 seconds to play. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Jeremy Booker to Ricardo Brooks. Ricardo's going to put this one up. He's got not enough on that as he stopped his dribble. But a good first half of basketball for the Buena Colts as they end 42-20 going into half. 42-22, I should say.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Billy was in the chat there. You got a very nice compliment from Billy today. He's like, your buddy do the Cochise College games. Like, he's great.
Oh, awesome. Billy.
Irish Billy, yeah.
Oh,
Billy
thank
Bowers,
you so much.
That's Irish Billy. He's a fine lad, he is.
Claudia B in the chat says Swatter Walker. For sure.
A lot of blocks in the first half of the Buena Colts. Very clean game. again, basketball is fun. But, again, these folks stick around. We're going to have just a couple-minute break here, and we're going to get the second half going. But before we do, I'm going to thank a couple of our new sponsors. Thank you to Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, and electrical services. They'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. They are happy to I love the dad jokes. They are support our local athletic sports broadcast, and thank you to SoSide. Every play, every pass, every goal this season, we're with you every step of the way. SoSide, supporting our community, supporting our team. Learn more at SoSide.com.
Thank you as well to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Physical therapy departments exist in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas, providing the highest quality of service to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy at 520-432-6435. We'll see what the halftime entertainment is, folks, and if it's not copyrighted music, we'll keep the music, we'll keep the ambient mic going. 42-22, Buena Colts on top.
All right. So we're going to do a halftime show the same as always. We got 1 minute to make a layup, a free throw, a 3-point, and then a half point. We got 7. Gina, so you got it.
15 seconds to make a half-court shot. Short.
And we got Seth as our winner.
Just a few minutes, folks, before we jump back into this action. Dave is rejoining me. Figured we'd go ahead and read off again some of the people that make this broadcast possible. Support the businesses that support your community, Dave. You always say buy local. Speaking of local, Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista is local. They provide non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living, serving all of Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them 520-685-1035.
So thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, internet, and television. Go to allofiber.com and learn the difference. And they are installing in my neighborhood, right? That's what all that thing is behind my house.
That
Allo Fiber
is, oh, wait, they're still getting the infrastructure installed.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, because I put in my request to have service months ago. Thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
So thank you to Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. They'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. They're happy to support their local athletic broadcast. Also thank you to SoSci. Every play, every pass, every goal. This season we're with you every step of the way. SoSci is supporting their community, supporting their team, our teams. Learn more at SoSci.com.
Also, thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive, is now serving Cochise County. Ed Morse Group Sierra Vista will be about supporting the community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. Drive in today and experience the difference at Ed Morse Automotive Group.
Also, thank you to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find them at Seaside Creations in the Sierra Vista Mall or at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
All right. We got royalty, Mayor Clea McCall, one more time. And our chat says, great coverage, guys. Thank you so much, Mayor. We the support.
You should message Cool FM and tell them that, too. No, we appreciate you, Mayor. We appreciate you, Mayor. Thank you.
That is hilarious.
Men need reassurance. It's a thing.
You came down today. I don't know what happened in the last 30 minutes.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. You seem reserved today, either which way. And you were full of fire when we got into this, Jimmy. It's because you didn't get to shoot the basketballs again at halftime.
I was a little upset that everybody else was shooting, and I told them I'm not allowed to shoot.
Thank you as well to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. They're proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first estate experts at 717-599-2439.
I think she just likes to yell at me. I don't know. So thank you to Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista. They're now open Saturdays 9 to 2. And I don't know, maybe I'm trying to, mind my P's and Q's,
You have to say, I was trying to make a joke. I'm just sorry. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. And thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. They have physical therapy departments in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas, providing the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Call them today at 520-432-6435.
I have no worries. I got it all out of my system yesterday with Jeremy on the golf course. Also, thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. You give them a call, 520-456-8945. The Buena Colts are back in the building. All right, let's see who's going to earn their interview tonight.
No kidding, right? If you guys are interested, if anyone watches YouTube golf, maybe Saturday would be something to check out on Cool FM Live around 9 a.m. Who knows what could happen?
Yeah, there might be some really, really cool sports coverage on Cool FM and Cool FM Sports. Make sure you like the sports page because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, including some random Saturday stuff. Good times.
There is a we're just going to say it. I don't think there's any chance we don't show up for that thing. There's going to be a fundraiser for the Bisbee Puma baseball team, and hopefully if it goes well, we'll be traveling around all of Cochise County playing in some golf tournaments. That'd be amazing. Back to the action. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said that would be great, but here we go. Foul on the floor. on Andrew Mears right. Second half starting. Buena's up 42-22. But quick foul on Andrew Mears right.
We got the mayor in our chat. I can't focus right now.
I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
I'm serious, Mayor. You should tell Cool FM how great we are.
He said I will. Rivera
Paul
with the
and
ball.
Dave. Paul and Dave.
Shut up. Neo Rivera with the ball. Pueblo looking to work some offense. 42-22, a 20-point Buena Colt lead. 7:34 to play in this third quarter. Andrew Mears-Rife back on the court for the Buena Colts and forces the errant shot. Zeus Pacheco, as he always does, comes away with the defensive rebound for the Buena Colts. Mears-Rife scoreless. He takes the baseline jumper. His first 2 points.
No, he had 2 in the first half as well. He had a little turnaround jumper, elbow jumper. So that's 4 points.
Just kidding, as there's going to be stoppage behind the play. No foul called.
You know, while I have it on my mind, as long as the mayor is listening and watching and enjoying our broadcast, Mayor, we're going to be back in this gym on Friday evening. You are more than welcome to join us for halftime. We'd love to sit you down and pick your mind about some basketball. So please don't be afraid to come join us.
As well as the rest of the city of Sierra Vista. Again, they're playing Pueblo, not the biggest powerhouse, not a rival, the Buena Colts. So the gym understands. Oh, that was not a foul. Jamin Booker called for a foul. Understandably, the gym not as crazy as it could be. Next Thursday against Cienega, I want our camera shaking because the stands are going so crazy.
Yo, and it will be.
It's a bad viewing experience.
I did get my hands down before the commissioner turned around because that block was so clean. Are you kidding me?
Very much so. Up and good with the first. No good, Rivera.
I don't know what that call was, but
Neo
that block
Rivera.
was so clean.
7 minutes to play at the line. These free throws are brought to you by Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today at 520-685-1035. Both free throws missed, Dave, by Rivera. You say it all the time. Games are won and lost at the free throw line.
Well, not even necessarily won or lost, but that's how you stay in a game like this. You got to make your free throws.
Good pass inside to Zeus Pacheco by Booker, and that's going to be Jones returning the favor with the foul. 6:45 to play. Still 44-22. A minute and a half gone in this third quarter. Still scoreless in the third. Well, no, just kidding. Mears-Rife made one, but that's been it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just didn't happen to agree with that call either. I thought that was also a very good defensive play.
That's not what I threw it over to you to talk about. I said we don't have a score. I didn't say anything about the foul.
Zeus airball's a free throw. That's just, I can honestly say, I mean, I've airballed a lot of threes and a lot of big shots. I've never airballed a free throw.
I wish I could say that, but when you're 5'10", the basket's a little bit taller than when you're 6'3". Zeus does miss both of them. Kingston Clark, the offensive rebound. That's going to be Jamin Booker jumping in. A couple of looks at it, but the Buena Colts come away empty-handed.
I was saying, like you said, only 2 points put on that scoreboard here in the third quarter by both teams combined.
You mentioned Cochise College before we went to the break. The Lady Apaches continue their win streak and currently ranked number 14. That's a good floater in the lane by Anthony Carranza. And Buena Colts getting a little bit...
They're getting greedy for the dunk.
Greedy, that's what it is. Absolutely. Throw that one away. 20-point lead, Buena Colts. Mears-Rife checks Rivera right at the top of the key at half court.
I mean, if that's not a stat for you, they have held Jamin Booker dunkless.
That's going to be a foul.
That would have been the dunk right there, but they called the foul on the floor. But they have held Booker dunkless. That's a remarkable achievement. We've seen him have 6 and 7 dunks.
Couple minutes gone here in the third quarter, 44-24. Pueblo trying to crawl their way back into this one. The Buena Colts not as sharp as they were in the first half coming on this third quarter. And this is when Pueblo has to pounce, and they are, as that is going to be Vez Chavez on the inside following that one up with a floater.
Inside of a 20-point lead. I mean, I'm telling you right now, that is a win for the Pueblo Warriors.
18-point lead. That's going to be Zeus Pacheco. He's going to drive baseline up and under. Looks like we might have a
3-second call on Booker.
Coach Dennis Baker imploring his team to get back into this ball game. Just an 18-point lead. When we say it like that, it sounds a little bit condescending, but it was 22 points not too long ago. So Pueblo crawling back into this ball game.
That's what I said. Only 18 points. Again, that's a good game right now for the Pueblo Warriors.
Carranza with it. Over to Rivera.
The fact that Buena scored 2 points in 2.5 minutes.
Open look in the lane and following his own rebound, Javier Monserrat. And that is going to be a three-pointer by Chavez.
No timeout. Coach Baker's just going to let this thing run.
Now a 15-point lead for the Buena Colts. What you could call just a 15-point deficit, a 9-0 run for Pueblo. Kingston Clark inside to Zeus Pacheco. Out to Mears Rife. Andrew Mears Rife out to Kingston Clark. Buena looking for the shot. Kicking it all the way around. 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Criado now over to Jamin Booker.
They are crashing on Pacheco when he gets the ball in the post.
Mears Rife, 7 seconds on the shot clock. They're trying to throw it in. And another turnover in the third quarter for the Buena Colts.
Another three-pointer right now, and we are having a totally different discussion about this basketball game.
You're not right. That's the man to do it. Vez Chavez gives it up. That's going to be Carranza on the inside. Baseline jumper up and good. Now just a 13-point Buena Colt lead.
I love what Coach Baker's doing. He's like, no.
Figure it out.
Yes, like, go ahead and figure it out. Like, oh, he is going to take the timeout. Yeah, I would let him ride it.
And Pueblo leaving the court. Javin Jones getting his team pumped up.
Young ones, cover your ears. Coach Baker's about to talk to his team right now.
It was a 22-point lead for the Buena Colts early in this third quarter. Now just a 13-point lead, because I can't math. 13-point lead for the Colts.
And I don't care if Buena goes on to win this game or not. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of fodder for a coach after the game. There's going to be some talking to. There's going to be some laps run. I can assure you of that.
I will say, I love Coach Dennis Baker's demeanor. Still calm. You can see he's very impassioned on the sideline giving these speeches. Probably the calmest coach in basketball I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, he said he got his first tech the other day.
I'll be honest. I go to Cochise college games to watch Jerry Carrillo flip out all the time. NJCAA Hall of Fame head coach Jerry Carrillo.
He's such a very quiet demeanor kind of a person. He was a guest of mine at the conference meeting for a long time.
That timeout was brought to you by the Sulphur Springs Valley Electric, SSVEC serving our community. No good from Sam Criado on the three-pointer. And now, once again, Pueblo, a chance to cut into this lead. That's going to be Carranza going to the inside. He's going to be fouled. Might have been Criado getting him. That's going to be free throws and a chance to cut this deficit to 11 points.
Coach Jones has got to be beside himself right now. His boys are playing out of their shorts in this third quarter.
Should have said shoes. Just playing out of their shoes. It's basketball, man. It's all about the shoes.
I'm telling you, these kids are playing. Look at this. This gym is quiet as a church.
That is officially a 10-0 run now.
Warriors. And I'm telling you folks, looking at it right now, they don't have a player over 6 feet tall on this team.
That's up and good. Now just an 11-point deficit for Pueblo. 11-0 run for the Warriors as Sam Criado has the ball. Over to Zeus Pacheco, to Jamin Booker.
And the
Colts looking for anything.
Doesn't exist right now. They're having a lot of difficulty finding anything.
That's going to be a foul on the entry pass, and we can hear Coach Darrell Jones from the Warriors saying, I'll take that. He wants his team playing hard. He doesn't want them to let up. And Pueblo Warriors telling the Buena Colts, you guys still have a basketball game to play right now.
Yeah, right? Well, he's sleepwalking here in the second half.
That's a good entry pass from Mears Rife to Jamin Booker. That's going to calm things down momentarily. Back to a 13-point lead for the Buena Colts.
Yeah, momentarily is exactly the right word. Because Pueblo is showing, look at this.
Neo Rivera all around the world. Haven't seen that in a long time. Drops it 46-35. Back to an 11-point deficit for the Warriors.
And I'll tell you the one thing. If there was any fear in the hearts of the Warriors, it's gone.
Kingston Clark on the inside. Contact. Nothing called, and he'll take that. Back to a 13-point lead for the Colts.
Clean play. But, yeah, there is no – look at this.
Javin Jones. He's going to throw this one to Chavez. We say it all the time, Dave, as he was looking for Vez Chavez. Sometimes you need to be a little bit more. Sometimes the perfect look doesn't exist. And especially, like you said, he's going baseline. It's track back defense. Good chance the Buena Colts are going to foul you.
Yeah, he should have been selfish on that one and just gone up with it, especially with all this momentum that they have right now.
3:09 to play in the third quarter, 48-35. Buena Colts starting to get a couple buckets on the inside. Zeus Pacheco is going to be fouled, going to the line for two.
Oh, I don't like that. I mean, again, these are much smaller defenders. That's a pretty ticky-tack foul considering the size difference.
Right? Oh, ticky-tack. Dave, I heard the slap from up here.
Whatever. I don't like foul calls.
Let the players police themselves.
Well, let's see. I thought the NBA should have gone that a long time ago. Told you ball doesn't lie.
Zeus Pacheco, no good. I heard the slap. Whether it was free throws or not, I heard the slap.
These free throws brought to you by Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. You can go on Facebook to find them for all your landscaping needs.
You were right. I mean, the gym is very quiet right now. Everyone's a little bit in shock, so I could definitely hear that slap from here.
Right.
Pacheco, again, Buena. We're not used to seeing this from the Colts. They are very sure at the free throw line, but tonight, it's been off. It's been very
Buena
off.
Colts have 6 points in the third quarter.
48-35 your score here in Buena. We'd like to thank the Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive. They're serving all of Cochise County. They're about supporting the community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. Stop in today and experience the difference at Morse Automotive Group.
Also, thank you to SoSci. Every play, every pass, every goal this season, they're with you every step of the way. At SoSci, they believe in rising to the occasion. Supporting their community, supporting our teams. Learn more at SoSci.com. Also, thank you to Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. They'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. Dad jokes. You put a dad joke in your ad, you got my business.
Folks, Cool FM Sports is blowing up, and if you want to get your more for your advertising dollar, you contact Cool FM Live for those opportunities. And I would specifically ask for Lisa Gustafson, but that's just me. It's going to be a foul on the Buena Colts. Dave, you said it. 13-point lead for Pueblo, and Buena, the body language is not great right now.
No. This is, I get 6 points in the third quarter. There's only 2:46 left. First free throw is up to make it. Oh, he missed it. These free throws are brought to you by Allo Fiber, though. Your new home team for phone, internet, and television. Go to allofiber.com to learn the difference.
We talked about the Buena free throw shooting. If Pueblo was able to shoot the free throws, we'd have single-digit deficit
sure
right now.
would.
Sam Criado is going to come up with a rebound for the Buena Colts. Looking for an outlet. Pueblo getting some confidence and starting to press defensively. Buena's, I don't care how hard it is for Buena, they're going to beat that trap every time.
Oh, yeah, but again, once they get into this half-court offense, there is nothing going right now. I'm watching it right now, like they're creating, there's no opportunities there.
Jamin Booker inside. Kingston Clark didn't like the look.
Pueblo.
Ooh, 10 seconds. No, never mind. Like you said, ball's going to be turned over to Pueblo. A chance to cut this deficit to 10 or 11 on this possession for the Warriors.
What is going on right now in this gymnasium?
A lot of not good, Dave. That's what's going on. Carranza with the ball. Anthony Carranza just outside the free throw line.
Oh, my goodness.
11-point deficit back to the Warriors. 48-37. Colts still on
Booker
top.
wasn't ready for the ball.
And, that one's going to be knocked out. Didn't look like Jones liked that call.
Yeah.
Buena will take it.
Either.
48-37. 2:02 to play in the third quarter. A surprising comeback being mounted by the Pueblo Warriors. Buena needs something to lift this gymnasium. Jamin Booker over to Zeus Pacheco. Sam Criado. Criado back to Booker. Elbow now, Kingston Clark looking for any entry. Clark trying to drive baseline. It's denied. Jamin Booker, he's in the paint. He's going to rise up, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Ball going back to the Warriors.
Oh, man, they must have had some flowers showing up at his doorstep because he got a charge. Here we go. The Pueblo Warriors, the possibility to cut this to single digits. I did not see this one coming.
There's Carranza. He just hit that jumper on the last possession for the Warriors. That's going to be a foul on the floor on Sam Criado.
And that's the 15th foul. That's going to be... Oh, my goodness. Anthony Squints Carranza going to the line to make it single digits.
Everything coming up Warriors right now, Dave. Everything coming up Warriors. These free throws are brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, Sherry Ethel, and their team at 717-599-2439.
Squints missed some free throw, but that's 10 points right there. Minute and 30 left. If Pueblo can cut this thing to like 6, oh my goodness.
Anthony Cleans in the chat says, who's winning? Buena is up 48-38. Pueblo has come all the way back in this third quarter from a 22-point deficit to cut it to 10. Mears Rife on the inside, throws it up. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Javin Jones is getting a little exasperated with these calls right now.
Foul number 32, Warriors.
He's like, we're working our
Anthony
tails off.
Cleans, yeah, that's a heck of a question. He says, where are the Buena fans?
That's a really good question.
The Buena Colts are a top 10 team in all of Arizona this year, and this is the first year they're having trouble drawing any fans.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Here's Rife. Up and good with the first free throw. Samson McCarthy will check back in for the Pueblo Warriors.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Buena fans right now. We got the mayor on our side now. He's going to start yelling at y'all.
Up and good, so back to a 12-point lead for the Buena Colts, 50-38.
We're going to start making a public campaign in Sierra Vista. We have 2 home games left after this one. We need this stadium packed.
Pueblo with the ball. Buena being a little bit more aggressive defensively. They let up someone in the lane.
There it is.
Lopez, elbow three. That's up and good. Marcos Lopez.
A single-digit lead for the Buena Colts.
Pacheco, Demir's Rife, 9-point lead for the Buena Colts.
The number one thing they're doing correctly is denying the post-entry pass to Zeus Pacheco. They're not even allowing it to happen.
Pacheco on the elbow. He's going to drive to the inside. Spin move. Up and off the glass. Left-handed finish. No good. Rebound to Samson McCarthy. And here we are again. Pueblo playing the quarter of their lives right now.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
That's a good drive on the
That's a block by
inside. Zeus with good defense. Ball's going to be out on Kingston Clark. 22 seconds to play in this third quarter. Just a 9-point lead.
I love that Coach Baker has not subbed anybody out. He's like, nope, you did it to yourselves. Now ride it out.
Elbow three.
Oh, my goodness.
Ripping the net open. Marcos Lopez. Now just a 6-point lead. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Mears Rife will be fouled on the inside. I don't think Pueblo is in the. They might be. Is that their fifth? That is their fifth. Mears Rife.
Oh,
bright spot for the Buena Colts. Mears Rife in his free throw shooting here in this third quarter.
If I am Coach Jones right now, Mears Rife was out of control in that play. Like, I don't like calling a trip right there because he was out of control. He was not dribbling that ball with any fluidity. That's why I wasn't a fan of that particular call.
Mears Rife, 2 for 2 in the third quarter of free throws. Now 3 for 3. One of the leading scorers for the Buena Colts, Andrew Mears Rife. 7 points in this ballgame, looking to make it 8.
Yeah, nice scoring numbers for the kid. That's good. Oh, it's not good.
Jesus Pacheco over everybody with the rebound. He can't finish. 7 seconds. Zeus looking for an outlet. Throws it up, and it's going to be a foul. And one, Jesus Pacheco.
Yeah, he's just too big. Marcos Lopez, it's just too big. There's not really much you can do to defend that as a shorter player. So Lopez, wondering, but it was a foul because there was contact. But, there's nothing you can do.
Chance to get this lead back to double digits for the Buena Colts. Jesus Pacheco. No good. Still just a 9-point lead. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They got to get it up. The shot is up, and that's a Sebastian Lopez type there.
Right? Exactly what Sebastian Lopez shot. We saw him throw that thing through the wall one time.
Lopez from Bisbee. If you forgot he was a quarterback, he'll show you. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. 53-44. Buena Colts on top, but a shaky third quarter for the Colts, and we will have to see what head coach Dennis Baker says in this huddle. He's going to go with the second lineup again. Jeremy Booker, Ricardo Brooks, Adam Nelson, Julian Duran, and Thomas Welker will be back in the ballgame for the Buena Colts. And in between quarters, folks, I'd like to thank Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963.
If I'm Coach Baker, those starters don't see the floor again today. Like, I'm there's some discipline taking place. I have enough depth to get through this game.
Well, this is one thing I like about Coach Baker as well. He switches it up all the time. So in this game, he obviously had the agenda to play certain people in the first quarter, then in the second quarter, then in the third quarter they go back to the first quarter, and now in the fourth quarter they're going back to the second quarter lineup.
Yeah, they're just running units right now. He's not really substituting.
He just keeps it. He keeps everyone on their toes. That only helps in the postseason when you're playing. You don't know what they're about or what to expect from them.
So right now the Buena Colts are absolutely shell shocked. You have a 22-point lead, and all of a sudden it's single digits going into the fourth quarter.
Nicholas Cota in the chat says, "Yo, what is going on, Nicholas? How you doing?" 9-point Buena Colt lead. Thomas Welker on the inside. Tries to drop it off. Jeremy Booker on the inside. That is a tough look. Jeremy Booker, I thought he had that, but just rolls off the other side of the rim. Pueblo again bringing the ball up court. A chance to cut this back down to a 6-point deficit.
I don't know these kids. I've never met these kids, but I am proud of these kids.
Walker with the rejection, but Colts immediately turn that ball right back over to Pueblo. Carranza with the ball gets it over to Rivera.
Going into a top 10 team in the state, the big bad Buena Colts, and giving them the business, win or lose.
Javier Mancera with the ball right now. He gets it right back over.
The ball movement's been good all game.
Carranza, they're going to work the open corner three with Rivera, but he's not going to be able to convert. McCarthy, the offensive rebound, and Thomas Welker, Ricardo Brooks combined to get that defensive rebound.
Buena's going to have to re-extend this lead, and that's how you do it with an and one by Ricardo Brooks going to the basket.
There we go. Ricardo Brooks says, no one's going to make shots. I'm going to take it upon myself. Ricardo Brooks, a great defender, distributor, and an athlete. We don't talk about his scoring a lot, but he definitely put the team on his back right there, 55-44. A chance to extend this lead back to 12 points for the Colts.
Yeah, he said enough is enough. These free throws are brought to you by Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, internet, and television. Go to allofiber.com.
Brooks does convert the and one opportunity, 56-44, 12-point Buena lead. This is a big possession for the Pueblo Warriors. It's going to be McCarthy on the inside. He's going to kick this one out to Carranza. That's good defense. Talk about Adam Nelson and his defense all the time. Saves it out to Thomas Welker. Ricardo Brooks with the ball. Brooks again. He's going to kick this one out. Julian Duran, the dagger three-pointer. 59-44, 15-point Colt lead.
Oh, that kid has a very pretty arc on that shot. Perfect rotation on the ball. He's just a great shooter.
Throws that one up. I'm going to early call this one, Dave. 6 minutes to go. The Buena Colts finally getting on a run. And I'm going to say all that's left here in Sierra Vista, Arizona are the handshakes and an and one opportunity from Thomas Welker. Can't convert. Going to the line for two.
Oh, that's again, I'm not kissing his butt or anything, but Coach Baker right now, gee, I mean, like, oh, well, you five can't get it done? Well, I'll bet you these 5 days. You know what I mean? What a coaching moment right now for Coach Baker. Like, just if you're the other 5 sitting on the bench right now, you're looking at each other.
Coach Dennis Baker coaching again. Is Thomas Welker up and good with this first one? We can see it on our screen. 6:09 to play. Back to a 16-point lead for the Buena Colts. There was a few moments there, Dave, where we had nervy times in Sierra Vista. Twice, Sierra Vista, Arizona. But the Welker, Ricardo Brooks, Jeremy Booker, Julian Duran, and Adam Nelson lineup have got this lead back to 16 points.
Yeah, back under control. What was that in the third quarter?
Yeah.
That was bizarre. We've been doing this for a while now. We've never seen a quarter like that out of the Buena Colts.
Oh, and again, credit to the Pueblo Warriors. As that corner three's up and good. Vez Chavez says, shut up, Paul. It's not over yet. Three-pointer.
I ain't heard no fat lady.
But the Pueblo Warriors, I'm almost positive they don't shoot with that kind of efficiency they had in the third quarter, where it seemed like every shot was in. Ricardo Brooks kicks it out. Jeremy Booker, elbow three. That one's going to be no good. Rebound going to Carranza. I know, right? Anthony Carranza, the three-pointer from Rivera. Never mind, folks. A 10-point deficit again now for the Pueblo Warriors.
That's what you get for being preemptive.
That's going to be a foul underneath, and that is a technical from Javin Jones. Javin Jones, you can't do that. You just cut the lead back down to 10. And Jones is about to get thrown out of this game. He's got to calm down. That's going to be a double technical. Javin Jones is out of the ball game for the Pueblo Warriors.
He's been getting increasingly frustrated with the calls, but you can't. I mean, we know you can't do what he does.
You can't swear, and you can't physically assault anything. This isn't the NBA. This isn't college, Dave. That's always been a rule since I've been a high school athlete. You never swear, especially at the refs. And sorry, the gymnasium's quiet. Everyone and their mother heard that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the people at Cool FM heard that one.
Parental advisory, folks, before we send this out. So the officials try to sort this one out, and while they do, go ahead and finish your thought.
No, I'd say he's been getting increasingly frustrated, but like I said, you just can't do that.
You can't do that.
That's what your coach is there. You go to your coach, say, Coach, like, what are they doing to me out there? And let him handle it. But, yeah, you just... And again, in a game
Jones a big player for
where they are fighting their butts off, you know what I mean? I understand the frustration, but you just can't. You can't do that. You just can't do that. There's no excuses for that.
Thomas Welker up and no good with the first one. Buena Colts girls soccer won 8-0 tonight. Dave's going to have the rest of the information.
No. Oh, that was.
Judy Delaunci in the chat says, "Get out the bar of soap." Absolutely, Dave. I heard that correctly. 8-0, girls soccer.
They are now the 24-25 region champs. They will be hosting their playoff game next Tuesday
Buena
here
Colts
at
soccer.
6 o'clock.
Girls soccer.
Girls soccer.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations to the Buena Colt girls soccer team.
Again,
Hopefully, Cool
playoff
FM
game.
gets big enough eventually that we get to do every single game that there's ever been.
Well, we don't have a game scheduled next Tuesday, but yeah, no. Again, folks, there's going to be a playoff game here next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Come support the Lady Colt soccer team.
Good
Nice
pass.
passing.
Oh, they're going to go back with Jesus Pacheco and Jamin Booker back into the ball game now for the Buena Colts. Julian Duran, Ricardo Brooks, and Thomas Welker also in the game. So a 14-point lead for the Buena Colts is Zeus Pacheco, Jamin Booker back on the floor. Dave, Coach Dennis Baker, done fooling around.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and close the deal now. 'Cause they keep
Chavez,
doing that.
baseline jumper.
'Cause they keep doing that. They're not done yet.
64-52, Thomas Welker, baseline
Ooh.
jumper, turnaround of his own, 14-point lead back for the Buena Colts.
You got to hold your hand up like Wesley Snipes after that, 'cause that was pretty. So pretty.
McCarthy now, he's going to have to take the place of Jones, finds an open cutting, Rivera on the inside, can't convert. Thomas Welker with the rebound. But again, coaching moment, Dave. How is he that open in the paint for that layup?
Very good question. I'm sure Coach Baker will be asking that question after the game.
Zeus Pacheco over to Julian Duran. Good give and go. Zeus on the inside contact. Nothing called. And Zeus Pacheco just jogging back. That's how you handle that situation when a call doesn't go your way. That's going to be a floater in the lane. No
He
good.
was having a good game, dude. Dragon
I
Jones
know.
was having a good game.
Rivera can't hit the three-pointer, and that's going to be a rebound to the Colts. 4 minutes to play. 14-point Buena Colt lead. Julian Duran to Jesus Pacheco. Ricardo Brooks now. Ricardo Brooks driving on the inside. Julian Duran, top of the key. Three!
Oh.
Bangs it in!
Oh, my good Lord. The gunslinger. Bang, bang. He thinks he's in Tombstone in the Wild West.
Shout out to the Tombstone Boys team. I know the season might not feel like a success, but this is the first stepping stone in building a program. Was it 9-17 the record?
Yeah.
Congratulations. 69-52 here in Sierra Vista,
Wilcox
Arizona. 17-point Buena Colt lead.
I seen it. I was there. And they were nice to me. Mrs. Thursby
Wilcox.
gave me food.
Wilcox, the Cowboys, they had it all for the taking. And
They
it just
sure
didn't
did.
go it just didn't go their way in the last month, and unfortunately in basketball, the only thing that counts is after the holidays.
Now that, my friend, will officially leave everything but the handshake. 17
I
point lead.
already
with
said it.
2.5.
All that's left of the handshakes. No
Yeah,
worry
then
over
we're
here.
back down to 8 points again.
There's no worry over here, brother. Not with my Buena Colts.
Uh-oh.
That's a good head fake and a step back three from Duran. No good. Jamin Booker, he's going to get a second chance of that rebound. Jamin Booker rises up.
Too easy. And again, when you have that bounce and that height, it gets too easy. But
3
what a
minutes
good
to
game
play.
on the public.
Oh, yeah, they gave us a ball game. They gave
Go
us
in.
everything we
Yeah.
wanted. That one is up and good from Vez Chavez, cutting that deficit back down to 16 points. Thomas Welker with the ball for the Buena Colts, gets it over to Julian Duran.
I got to go over there and tell Coach Joe it's a good game before we start doing interviews after this, because I'm impressed.
Zeus Pacheco, Julian Duran, corner three. That's off. I can see it from here. Ricardo Brooks jumps up and gets the rebound. Back out to Zeus Pacheco.
The arm raise is very rarely wrong.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Jesus Pacheco, saying the elbow got a little bit high, the official. 71-55, 2:43 to play. And again, congratulations, Buena Colts soccer, ladies soccer team, won 8-0, and will be hosting a playoff game next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Folks, you got a lot of Buena Colts to support next week.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you for getting these empty gymnasiums out of your system. Chavez, three up and no good. That rebound's coming to Ricardo Brooks. He wants to take it all the way coast to coast, looking for Thomas Welker, and Welker, miscommunication, was just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, Welker knew that Booker was running with him. He was just trying to get out of the way, and Brooks decided to go with him with the ball.
2:20 to play, 16-point lead. Rivera has to shoot it. They got to start Steph Curry in this and just put the ball up from anywhere. Carranza, he can do it, too.
Unfortunately, they're a little too far behind right now, but go in.
Again, that was Vez Chavez, who's been on fire in the second half from three-point range. Couldn't get that to go. Thomas Welker, that's going to be an offensive foul on Welker.
Yeah. Good block there. Wait, was that 50? Oh, what was that? Okay. It's Chavez Jones, the guy that got ejected. He's the one that takes all the charges.
Now the Draymond nickname makes a lot of sense.
Coach wasn't wrong. Full on Draymond.
He is not wrong. You get the passion both ways. 32nd in the nation and taking charges.
You are not wrong. You're out. Good call.
Rivera. That's all I know about Draymond Green.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, and here comes Booker. Jamming it home. The exclamation point for the Buena Colts.
Jamming Booker with a clackety-clack to finish it off and get the people that are in this chat a little wound up.
73-55, 18-point lead. Buena Colts. Great victory, I think, for the Pueblo Warriors. Good three-pointer there from Carranza. They just cannot miss. Squint's coming in big. No matter what the score line finishes at, Dave, we know that it was much closer than what the end score line is going to be.
Absolutely.
Welker can't make that three-pointer.
Very rarely do you see me rooting for the other team. And I'm like, go it.
Carranza misses that one. I'll tell you, Jamin Booker's sick of it. Jamin Booker gave everything he could. Let him know about that air ball. This is one of those things. The Buena Colts weren't expecting a fight, especially in the third quarter. Oh, Welker takes his eye off the ball. And the Pueblo Warriors came out and gave him a fight. Rivera.
Yeah, they did.
Three-pointer.
I thought it was in.
Julian Duran with the rebound, 55 seconds. Duran running all the way up. Welker now. Baseline inside to Jamin Booker. Off the back.
I know what you wanted.
I thought he would. That would have been a sick dunk if he turned around and got up on that one.
2-foot vert, Charles Barkley style dunk.
75-58. Buena Colts 17-point lead, but again, and this is not patronizing at all. Congratulations to the Pueblo Warriors, who gave the Buena Colts, the number 10 team in the state, everything they could have asked for tonight.
Now you can watch for the love.
Booker, no look pass. Thomas Welker. Welker, you got to get up. We want more dunks. Thomas Welker off the back glass and good. 15 seconds. That's going to be a foul on Julian Duran.
And one last time, I'd like to thank our two new sponsors. Thank you for joining us here at Cool FM. They get a right way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services the right way.
Thank you as well. Finally to the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. As Thomas Welker goes to the inside, boxes out. Great layup. 21-point lead like that from the Buena Colts.
Yeah, after that weird third quarter. Again, thank you, Mayor McClendon, for joining us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
And Zeus Pacheco with the emphatic block at the end just to get those stats up. So a good win here for the Buena Colts. 79-58. I assume we're going to get some down heads when they come over, but they started the game great, Dave. They had a good first two quarters. The only problem was that third quarter. Other than that, the Buena Colts played a very good basketball game, maybe perfect.
Yeah, that's an anomaly of a third quarter. I mean, that's just, what your takeaway from this game is when you watch Buena not be the best version of themselves and watching a lesser team come roaring back on them. That was just stunning to watch.
Anthony Clens in the chat says, yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin' with you, Anthony Clens, over here? The Buena Colts successful with a 21-point victory here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Nervy moments from the Colts in the third quarter.
Look at the body language of the Buena Colts. But they know that they're about to get their butt chewed. Paul, be right back.
Heard on that one. We're going to wait to see if we can get some players for an interview. Stay tuned, folks. As we always do, we like to give the kids some shine here on Cool FM. Dennis Baker says he's got us. Ready? One. In just a moment, we will get a player, but again, a 21-point victory for the Buena Colts here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. The story of the game, Colts. The final score, I actually forgot the final score, to be honest with you, but it was a 21-point victory. Colts had, I think, 79-58 your score in Sierra Vista, Arizona. As we have Judy Bates Dolanchich in the chat says, Buena has the best JV coach. Such dedication. Judy, I would agree with that. And I think the numbers say it because the JV team undefeated here for the Buena Colts this year.
They are. No, I don't know if we're going to get a player today.
We are. Dennis Baker said he's got us.
Oh, he is? Okay, I was like, he might be like, no, nobody gets the interview.
For sure, but let's go back to the game a little bit, Dave. And I try to be as honest as I can. I don't want to come off this patronizing, but the Pueblo Warriors came in, and they lost by 21. Score's not indicative of how close it was, but that third quarter especially, they were ready for basketball.
I'll tell you, there was a battle that the Pueblo Warriors won today, and that was a battle of heart. I will tell you that. The Pueblo Warriors going to put their heads down very quickly, being down 22, and they came roaring back. Their coach was fired up. The couple of players they had on their bench were fired up. But here come the boys. Make sure that mic on?
The mic is on. Trust me, brother.
The mic is on. What's up, boys? How we doing?
We got Andrew Mears-Rife again getting an interview from Cool FM Live, and Adam Nelson. Dave, your prayers are answered. You said you wanted Adam Nelson over here. You got Adam Nelson.
I'll grab the mic, boys. I'll give you some behind the curtain stuff over here. I was talking to Coach Baker before the game, and I was like, man, I really hope Nelson has a good game. I know that you've been dealing with the ankle and all that stuff. How did it feel out there? Hit some big old threes. Don't tell anybody I said you're the best defensive player on the team, okay? I really enjoy watching you play defense. How did it feel getting out there hitting some big shots again?
It felt good. I mean, I haven't hit.
Again, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I haven't hit a couple shots in a while, actually, because I've been so hurt. It feels good to get back into it. I'm just ready for playoffs.
We are ready for you to be in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Defensive monster out there.
Adam, you've been starting since you were a sophomore. Why don't you? Well, first we should have got their emotions after the game, after the win.
Yeah, tell us.
But you've been a starter since you were a sophomore. This year you got injury going on. I think it's very important for people to understand the adversity athletes go through. How has it been dealing with that injury and trying to come back to be 100% for your team?
It sucked. It sucked a lot. It's been horrible. It's taking me out. It's been rough because I haven't been starting, which I'm usually used to. I get used to sitting on the bench.
Okay, so here's the thing. We say it all the time on our show live Tuesdays at 10. Buena has 10 different players that are starters. You might not start the game, but you're going to get your minutes for sure.
Yeah. It's been rough, but I just got to keep my head up.
Speaking on the theme of defense,
How
we
are you
have
feeling,
Andrew Mears-Rife
Good.
with us right now. Andrew, we talk about it all the time, maybe not the most minutes on the team, but every time you get in, you make an impact, especially defensively. Early on in the first quarter, SWAT, steal, is that what you think you bring to this team best?
I'd probably say defensively, I just focus a lot on the other guys and my guys. You know, playing as a team is always really important because where the steals going to come from if the pressure isn't on the other players. So, you know, I really can't blame anybody but my teammates really on my deflections and all my steals, especially every time I get them, it's always from a press break. So.
No, we've gotten to become good friends with your head coach, with Coach Baker. He doesn't tell us how he determines his starting lineups. You found yourself in the starting lineup tonight playing with a starting unit. Did you earn that in practice? Like, how did we end up on the starting lineup tonight?
You know, just staying ready, someone got to get ready, working hard. Building a brotherhood as always. You know, as I say, my teammates is my core. I wouldn't be here without them. So just my teammates keeping me up in practice. My boy Adam especially, that's my dog. But I'd probably just say staying ready, someone got to get ready.
Professional answer there from a high school
Absolutely. So you guys, this is the second to last home game you have. You have senior night against Cienega. How are we feeling going into that ball game?
Feel good.
Revenge for all the SpongeBob fans out there.
I'm ready to play. I didn't play, so I'm ready.
You were hurt on that one?
Yeah, I was hurt. So.
I promise you, with everything within my power, I will have this gym packed to the gills with fans for you kids on next Thursday night. I promise you that I will. Oh, no, don't go nowhere. Now you get to tell the whole world about Adam Nelson. Yeah, moms, dads,
all right,
girlfriend.
I'll start it. If you want to give a shout out, now's the time to anybody.
Shout out to my
Let
mom.
everyone know about
Adam
Nelson.
Shout out to my brother.
Andrew Mears-Rife.
Shout out to Aiden Bristow. I love y'all.
Hey, man, shout out my teammates. Shout out my family, my mom, my grandma, everybody that came out to the game. My girlfriend, a couple of my friends popped out, you know, to see me start for the first time. And all glory to God.
Love it.
All right, fellas, I want you, because it looked like you guys came out here with hanging heads, to know that it's still a 21-point victory, and you guys really put it together. Aside from the third quarter, you had 3 quarters of perfect basketball. I know you got things to work on, but in the moment, you guys won. Enjoy it.
Sir, thank you.
I don't know how Coach does it, but you guys may be running extra laps tomorrow. Just so you know.
Andrew Mears-Rife, Adam
Right,
Nelson, ladies and gentlemen from the Buena Colts, thank you everyone for joining us on Cool FM Live. 79-58, your final score in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Buena Colts victorious. For Dave Davies, I'm Paul Quarter, and we will see you Thursday, probably Wednesday. Who knows? We got something going on, maybe. We'll see you Thursday in Bisbee, Arizona.